been fascinated with painting since I was a child. And at the same time, I've always wanted to manipulate forms and objects and sculpture. So the idea to work mostly with sculpture is I feel like a frustrated painter and a frustrated sculptress who wants to mix the two, and I'm not frustrated anymore when I successfully put the modules and the forms together with colors. So instead of painting with paint, I paint with textile, with colored textile, and with air. My name is Anne Ferrer, and I'm an artist who studied partly in the United States and partly in France. And I come from the south of France, and particularly in the Catalan part of France. So I'm half Catalan, half French. And voilà, I'm making sculptures that are using textile for, it's been almost 15 years. I'm just wanting to make the sculpture bigger and bigger and have less and less room for me in my studio. I like a lot to add something which would be ravishing, you know, and ravishing in the sense that it ravishes you as something aggressive, and at the same time it ravishes you as something that could be close to a pure pleasure, pure happiness, or the happiness you can have in front of fabulous pastry or a soufflé, or voilà, that's the type of thing I like to put inside my work, you know, the delicacy, the gourmandise.
And I always wanted to curate a show in this space, and I realized that it needed something that was alive, that would attract the people who passed, and it needed something that also could be lit up at night that would be exciting, something moving. I met Anne, and I went to her studio, and there was a bunch of colorful material on the floor, and she said, "This is what I'm doing." And I said, "What?" She said, "Watch." And she blew it up. I was amazed. I was amazed. I said, "This is perfect for this spot."
The music from Carol Worthey will enable people also to communicate with the inside, outside of the gallery space, which is closed. You know, people are not invited to come in, but they're invited to look. And since the work is moving, it's like having 7 different sculptures in one. You know, so they are all individual, like human beings. And then when they get together, they become a kind of a family. It has to be of a pure happiness for me to work. You know, I like to make my work and make, you know, before making people happy, because I really want that also, to bring a smile on people's face. But I want to bring the smile on my own face too, is that eureka, you know, I found that shape and I'm starting to assemblage the textile to do that shape, and the shape works. Sometimes it doesn't work, so it goes in the garbage, or I have to redo it. It's very frustrating. It's strange. This is maybe one of the rare occupation, being an artist, where you can mix as much joy and suffering. It's suffering because you are bending, you know, I'm kind of bending, I'm holding the textile. It's hard. I have to take the whole stuff and push it inside my machine and then finish it by hand. It's like, it's even the position of the body when you're working and sewing, it's like you know, you get tired, and at the same time you have the satisfaction once the thing is blowing. It's like, oh my God, you know, it works, and it's a great joy, ravishment.